I want to talk about Alex Rodriguez, or
A-Rod.
Okay, he is now one of his investment company, his group is one of the main investors of the Timberwolves, and they were talking to Anthony Edwards, who was their prodigy star. Right, you know who he is? Like 19 years old. Like he's on track to be Rookie of the Year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and they were like, "How do you feel about A-Rod being one of the owners?" And he's doing his hair, and he's like, "Who?"
Okay.
I don't know who A-Rod is.
Right.
And so then A-Rod being himself, he tweets him, and he's like, "Hey, it's Alex." Like in big old written on the screen cap of the whole thing, which I thought was hilarious. You know, kind of putting young Buck up on game.
Yeah. So
that's funny.
So here's the thing, right? I just looked this kid up. This kid is 19 years old.
I know, I get it, but it's still A-Rod.
This kid is 19 years old,
He's
bro.
still one of the best baseball players to ever play the game.
It'd be different if he was like Magic Johnson, who? Right? Like
he might be like that.
It'd be different.
I'm not knocking the kid.
Yeah, like,
I'm just saying, it's not like A-Rod is old.
It's not, but when did A-Rod retire? Let's
not
look.
that long ago.
Let's see
and
where
he's
A-Rod
still
retired.
been in the limelight. He was with J-Lo for however long.
Yeah, but being with J-Lo and being an athlete are two different. Well, I guess so. I want to see when did A-Rod retire.
He said A-Rod like not
ago?
ringing a
No
bell.
way.
He was like, A-Rod, I don't.
I mean, even if he did retire he retired in 2016, so that's
Not that long.
Ago.
That's 5 years ago. That kid was 14 years old when they retired. When A-Rod retired, that kid was in the ninth grade.
He's in the basketball bag now.
And he's in the basketball field.
I know.
Yeah.
I just still think it's funny that I find it ironic and a bit comical that he just didn't have any idea. Like he's like A-Rod, not ringing a bell.
Yeah, but I wonder how many 19-year-olds know who A-Rod is, though. Especially if baseball is not your sport.
Baseball's not my sport.
Yeah,
I know who A-Rod is.
Yeah, but I mean, we also were connected to, you know, who he was dating and what he was doing.
I knew who A-Rod was way before he was being a social person.
I guarantee you, there's another prolific baseball player that was doing his thing at the same time as A-Rod, and I can't really think of his name right now. I can't name 4 of those guys from that era. I mean, Mark McGwire, maybe Sammy Sosa, Ken Griffey Jr.
Just named 4.
Yeah, I know, but like if I was 19, I think that would be really difficult. 19 is young. Listen, this kid is supposed to be a second-year college student. Like 2 years prior, this kid was in high school.
I know.
He's a kid, like he's a baby, right? So
how would you feel if he didn't know who Jackie Robinson was? I'm not saying A-Rod Jackie Robinson. I'm just saying he was an amazing baseball player.
The difference is that Jackie Robinson's in textbooks. Like Jackie Robinson made history. So if he doesn't know who Jackie Robinson is, that means that he's uneducated. If he doesn't know who A-Rod is, that means that he's just not into pop culture.
Or
those
not
are two
into
different
baseball.
things. Yeah, or not into baseball.
I thought it was funny.
Scholar.
I think very deeply.
Sinner.